The finance minister there ruling out new taxes, but then again saying that government hopes to spend more because of the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic. He also indicated it may take the country up to 3 years to recover from the impact of the pandemic. But economist Professor Bokpin is certain it would take more than 3 years for economic recovery. The finance minister, in his mid-year budget presentation, is expected to table economic recovery measures. Now, speaking to Insurado on the Joy Prime Morning Show, Professor Bokpin highlighted the challenges ahead.
My own estimation is going to take us more than 3 years. It's going to. And a good way to understand that is to look at the statement the Finance Ministry made on the 30th of March, where they talked about growth decelerating to about 2.5% or 1.5% given a worst scenario with the partial lockdown. And that has been reviewed. That has been revised downwards again. So I think that, of course, I do not have all the data as they would, but from where I sit, I think we are looking at beyond 3 years. Okay. And the reason is simple. If you look at the immune system of the economy, it's not that strong. So we may not be able to have the kind of recovery that other countries should be able to do, also because we don't have the fiscal space. Now, if you look at the various stimulus arrangements, they haven't been that deep. If you look at the revenue envelope, it hasn't expanded that much. Expenditure remains elevated. The real effect of all the interventions we have done will begin to show in the next couple of years in terms of the debt buildup. And once you are not generating enough revenue to be able to even cover your compensation of employees and interest payment, it leaves you with very little to be able to finance the recovery. That is our challenge right now. So I think realistically, we should be looking at beyond 3 years. You see, Inshira, the reality is that when you have growth decelerating from 6.8% to let's say 0.9%, it tells you that you're going to require less input to produce less output. Okay, less input in terms of labor, in terms of capital, and all of that. But when you also see output decelerating sharply like that, it also translates to income losses.
Now,
okay? It translates to other sectors of the economy as well.
Right.